And happy Wednesday morning and happy hump day, everyone. I'm Riley King. Welcome to this Wednesday morning edition of The Morning Show with Riley King. It's October 27, 2021. I'm Riley King, and it's time to rise and shine. Sit back, relax, grab a good cup of coffee, and enjoy this Wednesday morning edition of The Morning Show with Riley King, where we have a little bit of everything for you in this program. So let's get started right now with your news. First up, the first Noreaster of the season on the move. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
We're going to begin with that severe Noreaster, the first big one of the season. It is coming down outside here in Times Square and really all around this region. As you can see what it's like for drivers that are driving through the torrential rain right now on the Long Island Expressway. Let's go to Rob, who's in Virginia, tracking this for us. Good morning, Rob.
Hey, good morning, Robin. It is really coming down, both the wind and the rain, as our Noreaster here in the Northeast begins to crank up. But all this energy did come from the West Coast, and our friends there right now have been enduring some pain. Certainly yesterday with that atmospheric river that slammed right into northern and central California. Look at the rainfall and the flooding just west of the San Francisco airport. Not only did we have rain there, but we had winds that were gusting inland. At Mammoth, it gusted over 150 miles an hour. Here's some tree damage in Fresno, and snow levels fluctuating between 5,000 and 9,000 feet. And boy, in Placer County over I-80, that was shut down for a time. Feels like the middle of winter there. Upwards of 3 feet of snow falling in Mount Rose. We obviously need the rainfall. We'll take it, but too much at one time is no good. Heavy snow into the Rockies. We have weather advisories there. Winds will be gusty. Note, in Southern California, Southern Rockies are still in fire danger. Didn't get a lot of rainfall with this, but we are going to get it here in the Northeast. And our surfline camera there in New Jersey showing the heavy surf. We've already seen flash flood warnings in New Jersey, flood rescues there. Winds could gust over 70 miles an hour in parts of New England tonight. Robin?
Oh, it's such a mess. Okay, Rob, thank you. I want everybody to take care. Well, hey there, GMA fans.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. FDA panel meets to discuss Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine for young kids. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
Shop outerwear at LL Bean.
An FDA advisory panel is set to meet this morning to consider recommending the Pfizer vaccine for children ages 5 to 11. This comes as new cases have dropped dramatically in the U.S. over the past month, down 43% to an average of 70,000 per day. Ariel Reshef joins us with a preview of the meeting. Good morning, Ariel.
Hey, good morning to you, George. All eyes are now on that FDA panel. That critical vote is expected this afternoon. In anticipation, the White House says it has purchased 65 million pediatric Pfizer doses, more than enough to fully vaccinate all American children ages 5 to 11.
This morning, a major step toward getting younger kids vaccinated could be just hours away, as an FDA panel meets today to vote on Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine for kids ages 5 to 11.
Done! So brave!
Regulators expected to authorize those pediatric doses. Then the CDC likely to sign off a week later, possibly giving the official green light for shots to start going into arms by the end of next week. A Pfizer study of more than 2,200 children showing its two-shot vaccine is nearly 91% effective against symptomatic infection, with only mild, short-lived side effects. The dose for 5 to 11-year-olds is 1/3 the size of the adult vaccine. Body weight not a factor. That reduced dosage determined by an incredibly strong immune response in younger children.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it doesn't hurt at all.
As pediatricians who care for these kids, we want to find a solution, and it is a miracle that we potentially have one.
There is still apprehension among some parents. A Kaiser Family Foundation survey finding roughly 1/3 of parents of children between 5 to 11 say they will wait and see before allowing their kids to receive the shot.
You know, it's just a little child. I don't know how quick I will be to jump on a decision to do that.
But for others like Pam Cruzy, peace of mind can't come soon enough.
If we can at least have them that extra layer of protection with the vaccine, that's what we're excited for.
And in another promising sign, Moderna now says that its vaccines for 6 to 11-year-olds produce strong immune response, nearly 1.5 times the antibodies seen in young adults. That study included more than 4,000 children. The company now says it will soon submit its data to the FDA. So we'll see this process again. Robin?
We shall. All right, Ariel, thank you. Well, hey there, GMA fans.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Microsoft accuses Russian hackers of targeting global tech supply chain. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
Here's a good Halloween trick. Buy a bunch of Reese's. There you go. Turn off all the lights in your house. Yeah. And then just don't answer the door. Not sorry, Reese's.
A warning from Microsoft accusing Russian hackers of targeting the global technology supply chain. Our Chief Justice Correspondent Pierre Thomas has the latest. Good morning, Pierre.
George, good morning. Microsoft is warning that Russian hackers are trying to infiltrate computers of companies tied to the worldwide supply chain that is already under stress. Microsoft is offering this blunt assessment. Quote, this recent activity is another indicator that Russia is trying to gain long-term systematic access to a variety of points in the technology supply chain. The apparent mission, surveillance and developing future targets. Microsoft suspects that the same Russian hackers who compromised scores of American companies last year and at least 10 U.S. government agencies in the SolarWinds attacks is behind this activity. But the White House appeared to downplay this recent Russian effort, saying that U.S. companies have more than enough to easily fix and mitigate such attacks. We'll see how this plays out. American consumers are already facing shortages and higher prices due to a slowdown in the supply chain. Guys?
As you said, we'll see how this plays out. Pierre, thank you for your reporting. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robert.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Amazon rolls out new strategy aimed supply chain issues. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
The major shipping wars and supply chain delays already affecting holiday season shopping. This morning, Amazon is rolling out a new strategy to help you get your gifts on time. Transportation correspondent Gio Benitez has more from Amazon's air fleet in Atlanta. Good morning, Gio.
Hey there, Michael. Good morning to you. Yeah, Amazon says it's been prepping for this holiday season since January. This right here, take a look. This is a fulfillment center here in Atlanta, and every day it moves hundreds of thousands of packages. But come the holidays, it'll double that.
This morning, Amazon says it's ready for what could be the biggest and most challenging holiday shopping season ever.
We've added airplanes, we've added trailers, we've added trucks, we've added vans.
And now Amazon says it needs to hire 150,000 seasonal workers, even offering sign-on bonuses up to $3,000.
We spend the full year thinking about kind of how do we get ready for the holiday season. This year especially, and with the pandemic, it's been more challenging than most.
As ships wait weeks to unload off the coast of California, Amazon says it has increased its ports of entry by 50%, while doubling its ability to process containers. The company also looking to move more by air.
Amazon also says it'll expand its fleet of Amazon cargo planes just like this one to 85 later this season.
Those planes expected in the air by Christmas.
We've got options for the planners and the procrastinators. And so we're going to be delivering up until the evening of December 24th.
The company creating its own supply chain of sorts over the years to shed reliance on shipping services like FedEx and UPS.
Real quick, real 30 seconds.
Now, believe it or not, both UPS and Amazon say that they do not expect delays this holiday season, but we've said it before, we're going to say it again. Experts say you should still order those holiday gifts early. Guys,
as soon as you can. Thanks, Gio. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And we are going to switch gears now, and let's go into weather. And here is a look at the weather across the United States for this Wednesday. As you can see, the green right here is rain. And then you got some dry all along here. And half of Florida is dry as well. Then you got some rain here. And then you got rain / thunderstorms. And then you got some severe thunderstorms possible. And then over here, dry. With, here and here, crucial fire weather possible. And then here, some snow. That's right, the S word, snow. And over here, some mixed precipitation. And over here, some rain. And that is a look at your weather across the United States for this Wednesday. Happy Wednesday and happy hump day, everyone. And we are going to switch gears now. And let's take a look at this. Avoiding social media burnout. Let's take a look at that video right now.
We're going to move on now to social media burnout. Even some of the biggest influencers now saying they feel it from too much time online, so they're sharing tips about how to put our phones down more often. Ashan Singh is here with the story. Good morning, Ashan.
Morning, George. And a recent study showing that young adults who use more than 300 minutes of social media per day were almost 3 times as likely to become depressed within 6 months. So we checked in with some of social media's experts and influencers to see how they're dealing with anxiety and burnout.
This morning, executives from TikTok, YouTube, and Snapchat are set to testify on Capitol Hill at a hearing on the safety of social media for kids. The issue gaining the spotlight after the Wall Street Journal reported on Facebook's internal research that found its Instagram app could be harmful to a teenager's mental health.
They're oftentimes seeking validation, identity formation based on what they're posting on social media platforms.
I feel like this is a good video, but...
For 17-year-old influencer Brooklyn Webb, with over 9.8 million followers on TikTok, social engagement online has taken an emotional toll.
It definitely was an addicting feeling, and I had to keep going and going because I didn't want to take a break, because then just one day off, that's a day of engagement gone.
So the mental health definitely does take a backseat for you.
Yeah, I think I have at some points where days that I just laid in bed all the time, I straight deleted the app, turned off my phone, and said good night.
A recent survey has shown that younger generations are most affected by burnout these days, with 59% of millennials and 58% of Gen Zers saying they've experienced burnout this year. And experts say social media and screen time are to blame.
This is my vlog camera.
According to seasoned influencers like Alicia Marie, with over 10 million combined followers on YouTube and Instagram, the secret to avoiding social media burnout is not complicated. It all boils down to using it a lot less.
I was so sure that people were going to be mad. I got a lot of comments of people being like, it seems like you're not into it anymore. And, I wish you the best. So very supportive. I was crying just reading all the comments.
For Zach King, who's known for his mind-bending magic tricks to over 45 million followers, it's all about knowing when to step away.
Maybe your phone's off after 5 p.m. Maybe you're not on it. I think there's a lot of benefits of having your audience right there at the fingertips, but also it can be pretty destructive if that's what you're always thinking about creating for.
And guys, while all of the influencers still said they are very much feel beholden to the algorithm, all of these apps, they suggest that asking for help, using time limits, and using app limits will help them out. George?
Well, that makes a lot of sense. And Asha, now you're going to have more on social media hearing on Capitol Hill, and now influencers are reacting. That's all going to come up tonight on Nightline.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Good information there. kinda more booted from Dancing with the Stars. Let's take a listen to that video from Good Morning America.
That wild night on Dancing with the Stars. We spoke to Real Housewife Kenya Moore after she and her pro partner Brandon Armstrong said goodbye to the ballroom.
I started this journey at 50 years old. I may not have been the best dancer, but I had the biggest heart here. And I just want to tell people never, ever give up on their dreams. Just never give up, because they will come true as long as you stay focused and you believe in yourself. You'll get there.
That is a great message for everyone from Kenya Moore there. And here to break it all down for us is 3-time Emmy Award winner, 6-time Dancing with the Stars champ, and current judge, Derek Huff.
Was that your breakdown look like?
Let me break it down. I'm trying to wonder where you keep all those awards, man. But the big story of the night, NBA star Iman Shumpert.
Yes.
He went from the bottom to the top all in one night.
We couldn't believe it. I think I jumped off on the judge's desk because I was so excited for him. It was just one of those perfect storms where the music, the concept, the execution of the dance, it all just came together, and he was fantastic, man. It was such a special moment.
Love watching.
I feel like there's times in the show where it's like, you'll remember that, and you'll remember this routine.
Yeah, that was a highlight. You know, another highlight, seeing you dance.
Hey.
Having you back there dancing on the floor again.
That was fun.
Was it true, like this time last week you hadn't even choreographed the routine?
Yeah, I've been doing a show in Vegas, so, been a little busy, so we had a few days to put this thing together, and I have an amazing cast of dancers, and of course dancing with my lovely girlfriend, Haley Erbert. It was a lot of fun to hit that dance floor again, the performance, the makeup. And horror night's always fun because it's very theatrical. So.
All that in 2 days?
Well, it was like a week. It was like 6 days, yeah. We figured it out.
You brought it. You all brought it.
So your show in Vegas is Derek Huff, No Limit. I heard somewhere that somebody tried to steal one of your mirror ball trophies from there.
Yeah, so outside the theater, I have a little case with the 6 mirror ball trophies just to sort of display, and I guess it was like a kid or something like that trying to sneak in there. They think they stole like a name, but I thought it was actually kind of funny. I thought it was pretty hilarious. And, but the show in Vegas has been going so well, and amazing audiences, and again, just love performing live. It's just the best. So it's been a blast.
And obviously they love being there to watch you perform. And of all the competitors that are on this season, who's the biggest surprise?
There's been a few surprises. I mean, Iman last night, that was a surprise. I was like, what? But, I think Olivia Jade has been really surprising. She's a really fantastic dancer for having no dance background. Really, really impressed with her. But yeah, there's some really, she's really good.
Laura.
Laura, she's phenomenal, and Amanda, and JoJo.
Yeah.
The ladies are strong. And Jimmy. Let's not forget about Jimmy, though. Jimmy is just so authentic when he dances, and he just has a great energy about him. So I have no predictions right now.
You are also being reunited with your old friend and dancing buddy, Mark Ballas, in a new show. Tell us about that.
Yes, so the Disney Family Sing-Along, which is now the 4th one I've done so far, but it's the Queen, celebrating Queen music. And I'm reuniting with my man, Mark Ballas, and his wife, BC Jean. They're going to be playing, I think another one by Sedusk we're going to be doing. And they had this amazing rendition of it. It's like a flamenco version. And we're going to be dancing around these motorcycles outside, and it's going to be really exciting. So
you have so much going on.
Yeah, it's a lot.
How do you keep it all together?
Just grateful. I'm just grateful. It's having all these opportunities, just taking advantage of it, and having the opportunity to create, and I love it.
Did you ever think when you got involved in dance it could lead to all that it has led to?
Who'd have thought? This little kid in Utah, moving to England, traveling around the world, competing. Live shows, tours, Vegas residency, And I'm so grateful for dance. You know, dance has brought me so much, and I'm so thankful.
Couldn't happen to a better person, though. Couldn't be for better.
Agree more.
Seriously.
We cannot wait to see you in Queen family. I love that. What is Another One Bites the Dust?
Yeah.
Another One Bites the Dust. November 4th, you're going to have to wait for, and we won't sing in the meantime. And for Queen Night, Queen Night on Dancing with the Stars next Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, right here on ABC, and you can see that man judging. Well, hey there, GMA fans.
Okay, and there you go. And let's switch gears now, and let's go into entertainment news. And in your entertainment news, Britney Spears calls out family for hurting her deeper than you'll ever know. Let's take a listen to that video from Access Hollywood.
I told you I was going to win.
Windows 11 takes gaming to another level. And when it comes to streaming movies, we haven't really experienced any buffering.
Seeing it load up that quick, I was genuinely surprised.
Britney Spears is sending her family a message. On Monday, the 39-year-old pop star took to Instagram to call out her family for what she claims is their hurtful behavior towards her. Quote, "Don't you find it weird when you jump through hoops to organize trips or set up lunch dates with people you love only to know they'll bail on you or leave after 10 minutes? It's humiliating, and it's like every person I've ever opened to immediately says they'll be gone on a trip for 2 weeks after. Okay, I get it. They're only available to me when it's convenient for them. Well, I'm no longer available to any of them now," Britney wrote in part. The Pretty Girl songstress wrote the lengthy caption alongside a picture of her mini typewriter and pink roses, adding, quote, "I don't mind being alone, and actually, I'm tired of being this understanding Mother Teresa. If you're rude to me, then I'm done. Peace out." Then the mother of two directly addressed her family and her 13-year-long conservatorship. Quote, "This message is to my family, for hurting me deeper than you'll ever know. I know the conservatorship is about to be over, but I still want justice. I'm only 5'4", and I've played the bigger person my entire life. Do you know how hard that is?" Britney's conservatorship has not yet been fully terminated, but in a September court hearing, Judge Brenda Penny agreed to suspend her father, Jamie Spears, as the conservator of her estate. John Zabel was named the temporary replacement. At the time, Jamie addressed the judge's decision in a statement from his former attorney, Vivian Thoreen, pushing back on claims of wrongdoing, writing in part, quote, "For anyone who has tried to help a family member dealing with mental health issues, they can appreciate the tremendous amount of daily worry and work this required. For Mr. Spears, this also meant biting his tongue and not responding to all the false, speculative, and unsubstantiated attacks on him by certain members of the public, media, or more recently, Britney's own attorney." Following the hearing, Britney's lawyer, Matthew Rosengart, spoke to a large crowd outside the courthouse and celebrated the latest development in his superstar client's case.
Today is a great day. It's a great day for Britney Spears, and it's a great day for justice.
Jamie's official removal will be decided at Britney's next hearing on November 12th.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for this Wednesday edition of the Morning Show with Riley King. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, and see you back here tomorrow for another edition of the Morning Show with Riley King. Bye now.